On today's episode of Amanda and Felix Eats, we're featuring Hawaii's oldest general stores here on Oahu.
This brings back memories.
Original fried chicken since 1898.
And we are sharing some of the oldest general stores just to show you guys some of our local culture. So stay tuned.
What's going on, foodie ohana? And welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're featuring the OGs, old school, oldest general stores on Oahu.
And our first stop for today is here. We're on Kamehameha Highway. It has been raining, so it's very loud here. We're in between Ka'ava and Kahalu on Kamehameha Highway. Oh, it's suddenly quiet. But this is our first stop, Waikane store since 1898.
Dang, that's old.
Okay, let's go in. Oh, look, it says right here.
Wow.
Waikane store, 1898.
Look at that.
Almond cookies.
And almond cookies.
I haven't done it in a long time.
Oh, right here?
Nice.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll get the cookies
And the
then.
one time chip cookies is really good too. I just tried it. Oh, the Russian tea. Yeah.
Oh.
You guys have that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't baked in a long time, so this is the first one for a long time.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay, we'll do this too. One
That
cookie.
one.
Thank you. So if you guys are confused about what a general store is, it's kind of like an old school neighborhood convenience store. So just think about before convenience stores existed. This was like the OG original convenience stores. It's like a jack of all trades kind of store that has everything, groceries, on-the-go items, food, drinks, everything. And being born and raised here in Hawaii, these general stores are the heart of our local culture.
We're here at Kualoa Regional Park to enjoy the oldest general store here on Oahu. Waikane store is known for their fried chicken. It says it in the wacky inflatable guy in front. The kind auntie in there will tell you fried chicken is ready. That's when you know you gotta get the fried chicken. This smells really amazing. Unadulterated, glistening. Can you guys see it glistening in the sunshine? Original fried chicken since 1898. Oh, I cannot wait to dive into this. Oh man, this is so good. Holy cow, it is juicy, it's crispy, it's tender. Look at it just falling apart. Super moist. Oh man, a very rustic mochiko chicken. That's the flavor I'm getting. And I just love that they don't really use batter, full of flavor. The chicken is nicely brined, very flavorful. It's not overly pretentious trying to be anything. It's just good local style mochiko chicken. It looks burnt from this angle, but that extra nice char flavor is very welcomed. I would say this is one of my top fried chicken on the island, hands down. Oh man, we should have got 3 of these. Trust me, get more than 1 tray.
They are also known for this Maki sushi. It's pretty much a hand roll sushi. Hand roll? Rolled by hand sushi, very old school style. They actually call this the grandma Maki. There was a little old lady that was working that was the cutest thing ever.
I'm pretty sure she's been there since.
Yes, she is the OG, I believe. And if you look on the inside, you can see that there's carrots, eggs, a nice helping of tuna, I believe. Ooh, it smells nice and vinegary, and a nice nori around it. Nice and vinegary. The rice is actually nicely cooked. It's not overly mushy or anything. This just really does take me back to like childhood, or like those futomaki. But this is a little bit different, more local, rustic, I would say. And I guess the whole thing about general stores, what really tugs at our heartstrings as locals is the fact that as a kid, you grow up going to these corner stores, convenience stores. Here we call it general stores. These are the perfect things to eat on the go if you're going hiking, going to the beach, going on a picnic, driving around the island. So if you're looking for a quick on the go, definitely a spot to check out. I think the best combo was definitely the chicken and the maki together. Delicious. But also they are known for their cookies. They make these in-house as well. Their most famous cookies is actually their Russian tea cookies. Unfortunately, they didn't have that today. We got the almond cookie. Ooh, and you can tell it's an almond cookie because of that red dot there. I actually grew up eating almond cookies. They're nice and light, buttery. I don't taste too much of an almond flavor, which if you're not a big almond person, I think you'd like this. Me personally, I like a little bit stronger almond flavor, but for a very light and homemade cookie, this is delicious.
Tastes almost like a shortbread cookie.
I really wish they had the Russian tea cookies because those are actually very rare for me to eat, and I really like eating those as well. But we have a lot more general stores that we'll be taking you today, showing you the old school eats. So let's go to the next spot.
For our next stop, we're here at a Laie neighborhood favorite, formerly known as Laie Cash and Carry, now simply known as Sam's Store. They're known for something very interesting you would never have guessed. What is that one?
That's a spam and cheese, it's like a pizza style bread.
Oh.
Pizza
This
bread.
one is a tuna sandwich.
Like in true general store fashion, get what you need and be on your merry way. And today, we got a bag full of goodies. I was really sad though because the main thing we came here for, they did not have. Pro tip later on. One of the things we got is this OG spam and cheese roll. Looks like mayo, a little bit of mayo on here.
They mentioned it's like a pizza bread.
Although I'm sure this is something new. I'm pretty sure they didn't have these back in the early 1900s. So there's no real date, but we do know it's the early 1900s. It looks a little bready, but we shall see. I wouldn't drive all the way out here for this, but if I lived around here and I was craving something like this, I could see myself getting this. It's a little too bready for my preference. I can see the bread to topping ratio. Now, what else did we get? Of course, with any general store, you gotta get their musubi, right? So we got Sam's musubi. Ooh, nice and warm. Wait,
It's the other side.
we get the right one? There's an egg.
That's what I was saying, but it's on the other side.
Oh, what? It's a spam and egg musubi.
So this is an example of a place that has the nori all the way throughout.
Okay, so this thing is all encompassing. Nori wrapped through and through. Whoa. There's even furikake on the inside. The spam is nicely done. If you look, you can see they do pan fry it. I love the little addition of egg. Although it's thin, the presence is there, so I appreciate that. It's a pretty good spam musubi. If I lived around this neighborhood, I'd be more than happy getting this every day.
Good rice to spam ratio. I don't really taste the egg because it's so thin. A favorite at this store is their Paki cake.
Pake.
Pocket cake. I have no idea what that is, but it looks like this. It kind of reminds me more of like a cookie, I would say.
So pake means Chinese, actually.
Yeah. As you guys may or may not know, pocket is a term kind of derogatory in some sense, but not really. It honestly depends on the context, but this is a pocket cake, which probably is a good thing, but we're gonna try it out for the first time.
It looks like a huge Nilla wafer.
Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of looks like the wedding cake. Is it the wedding cake or something? The Chinese one. It's pretty buttery. Cheers. Doesn't really have a flavor. It kind of tastes like cornbread minus the corn meal.
So bread? It tastes like bread?
No, you know how cornbread has the texture of the cornmeal in there?
Yeah.
It has a taste of cornbread minus the texture of the cornmeal. Oddly, because it's like slightly sweet and has a nice little hint of flavor, it kind of gets you to eat more. I will say though, I do really like the texture. It's like bready, but also soft and moist and buttery. It is a bit drying. Like this would be really great with like tea or like coffee. I can see getting this as a simple on the go for breakfast or just something quick to eat on the road. Upon the first bite, I didn't know if it was gonna be my cup of tea or not. The more I eat it, the more I like it. It's pretty good, but honestly with coffee, So here at Sam's store, they're actually very known for having a bread called roti bread.
It's Indian roti, but folded into a handheld form. And it's
Oh.
usually filled with like chicken.
We've actually never tried it, so we're hoping to get it today, but they did say they do not bring that in on Saturdays. If you guys are on this side of the island, you want to stop by here at Sam's store, maybe you guys can try the elusive roti bread.
If you guys have a hard time finding this place, just look up Hukilao Cafe and it's right behind it. We're here at Ching's Punaluu store, literally a convenience store, general store, one-stop shop. You can get everything you need here. Anything from fish bait to toilet paper to fresh poke. How crazy is that?
And Ching's Punaluu store has been here since 1935, and they proudly show their heritage. On the inside, you see all the old pictures, all the stories about their family and the other Chinese families that settled here during that time. I will say, out of all of the general stores we've been to, this general store to me really feels like an old school general store. When I was a kid, I'm sure to a lot of you as well, when you're a kid, you have that memory of a general store. This place really embodies that.
We picked up a bunch of things at Ching's Punaluu store. Gotta get poke, right?
And here they even have plates. We got a chili dog on rice.
In their fridge is an array of poke selections already pre-packaged. This is neatly packaged in a half-pound portion. Spicy ahi.
I'm going for the chili dog.
Cheers.
On rice. Cheers. This brings back memories. This kind of has like a old school vibe.
Oh man.
Like the chili you get at school.
This tastes like, for you locals that know, it's more of a Chinese style spicy ahi. Similar to something you could get at Alicia's Market. Very reminiscent of that. They even drizzle sriracha on top here to add that nice vinegary spicy kick. The ahi is fresh. I love the sharpness of the diced onions on here. I could eat this every day and totally be fine with it.
Let us know, you guys, if your favorite school lunch was chili day, because this is reminiscent of that. It really reminds me of school chili. Bro. Stop it with the camera shaking.
Bro, you're shaking the whole world.
I'm gonna try their pork hash.
I told you it was small. It's not all about the size, bro. You guys are wondering, Devon is with us today. It's just she's sick, so she doesn't feel like being on camera. But she's not sick enough where she can't laugh, because she's obviously laughing over there.
I'm not gonna knock it until I try it.
And I got their famous Korean chicken with Korean sauce on a bed of hot rice. Oh, look at this thing, it's huge. Cheers.
Cheers. This is a pretty good pork hash. Pretty good.
This is a good chicken. I mean, despite it being soggy, this flavor is really good.
Do not let size fool you. That pork hash was pretty dang good. Very meaty, very flavorful. I do taste a little bit of water chestnut in there. Very porky, a little bit peppery, nice and salty. Doesn't even need shoyu or hot mustard or anything.
The chicken is very moist still, very surprisingly moist. I really love the Korean style flavors in here. Like a sweet soy with some chilies, so it adds a little heat. It's a nice balance of sweet, spicy, and a little bit of soy. This is very good, very addicting. Had to get it, had to get it. This is kind of like a staple at any convenience store.
And let's just be real, I finished the other spam musubi and he was kind of mad at me.
But it's very interesting how each of these general stores has a heritage. Like this is Chinese heritage, Sam's is Korean heritage, Waikane is Japanese heritage. So we covered all three actually. This looks like it has furikake embedded in the rice mixed there.
It looks like a terry spam. Is it a terry spam?
Terry spam, furikake musubi. Don't sleep on the musubi here. So, winners, this musubi. Just keep going down Cam Highway. Don't forget to stop by Ching's. Oh, bro, that thing packs a punch.
It's pretty good.
Oh, it's really good.
It's a really good pork hash. I kind of want to get more. So for our next general store, we're here at Fort Ruger Market. This spot was built in 1937. And guys, as I mentioned before in many videos, this spot has a special place in my heart. I did grow up just down the street. My great-grandpa actually had a house here during the time that this convenience store opened. My family was living down the street in the 1930s and 40s as well. And I've been going here since I was a kid. We're here to show you guys some iconic eats here at one of my favorite general stores. So let's go in. Of course, I had to get my childhood favorite, iconic, the icy. For you, I do mix. Oh, oops. Okay, I feel like a kid again.
As Amanda mentioned, Fort Ruger holds a place dear to her heart, but also mine as well, because this kept me fed and satisfied throughout my college years. I got their most famous Simply Amazing Poke Bowl, which comes with one choice of meat, which I got their famous lechon, and a choice of fresh auction grade poke. That's wild caught auction grade, guys. So for my choice of poke today, I got their Fort Ruger Special Poke, which is their take on the ahi limu Hawaiian style poke, but with spice. It's a mix of spices, looks like kukui nut, limu, which is seaweed, and fresh raw onions. I guess I'm eating this poke. Cheers, guys. Oh, like butter, just melts in your mouth. Oh man, I love the saltiness from the limu, the nuttiness of the kukui nuts, slight spiciness. Oh, it's so fresh. Oh yeah, this is the stuff right here. Comes with one choice of meat. I got their famous lechon. Let's complement it with some crispy pork lechon. Oh, I've been eyeing out this piece for a moment now.
And they freshly chopped it for you as well. Oh.
Oh man, that's a pretty big piece. The addition of the crispy lechon is actually a newer addition to Fort Ruger Market. But with the addition of the new owners, they included Filipino cuisine. Of course, when eating Filipino food, you gotta get lechon. This is the perfect poke bowl here. Lechon is nice and crispy, juicy, perfect ratio of meatiness, fattiness, crunchiness. Amazing, all on a bed of white rice. What more could you ask for? Fort Ruger is perfect for on the go, being a general store or a convenience store. It's right near the community college for you college students. So if you're coming back from the beach or planning to head to the beach, they have musubis, boiled peanuts, they have drinks, they have everything here, guys.
Fort Ruger Market, true to the general store or convenience store standard, they have a bunch of different on-the-go items here. But of course, you guys, for the OGs out there, you know we had to get the original boiled peanuts. This is island known, this is renowned, along with its fresh Hawaiian plates, and now they're Filipino food. Of course, I had to pop in one of these boiled peanuts, one of my childhood favorites. This is like at any party in this area, I guarantee. Boiled peanuts. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, not gonna lie. So the peanuts are perfect for any potluck because it's so poppable. It's kind of like edamame in a way. I love how big these peanuts are as well. They're nice and meaty. It has a nice salty kick, also peanutty as well. Use your hands, you just get in there. I like to suck on the peanuts as well.
The juice is where it's at.
Yeah, it's just that nostalgic flavor. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have that flavor as well.
Can I add something?
What?
If you're dating a local girl, just get a 6-pack of Heineken, bag of one of these, bring it over, you'll win the dad's approval. Trust me.
To really bring it back to OG status, of course, I had to get an OG icy. I got a mixed strawberry Coke. I think that's why I was like a foodie when I was a kid, because I would literally wait to get this after school on my walk home. And it's really hot in Kapahulu. If you guys ever lived in Kaimakura, Kapahulu area, it is very, very hot. So this was much needed on those days. Cheers. Nice and refreshing. And back in the day, Fort Ruger fed so many of the locals in the area, and also the GIs that were posted up at Diamond Head during World War II. And I guess my grandparents who lived down the street.
All right, Foodie Ohana, that's gonna do it for today's episode on Hawaii's oldest general stores.
And some of these do have a nice place in our hearts and probably a lot of yours too. So we hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you like this kind of series, give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you have not already, join our Foodie Ohana by clicking that subscribe button down below. We love featuring local iconic spots. So if you guys want to follow along, come and join us. And we will see you guys on our next episode.
All right, Foodie Ohana, until the next foodie adventure, explore your inner foodie. Peace out.
Bye guys. Oh, wait, did you say? Oh yeah.
What?
That's fine. Thank you. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
What? Whew. It's like a mini hurricane today. I'm not even joking. Whoa! It's so loud. There's chickens right behind you.
Stop.
No, Yvonne, turn around.
I know.
Yeah, we know.
It's really close.
All coming, look, there's
They're really mad at me.
We're in it. Oh wait, I forgot to say something from earlier.
Glistening. Can you guys see it glistening in the sunshine?
No.
Oh, you can't?
And back in the day Fort Ruger used to
Bro,
stop.
you stop. Of course, and it like, stop. But she's not too sick enough to, what? Okay, well, a couple of things. It's Laie, and
I thought we're in Ha'ula.
bro, it says Laie cash and carry.
Oh.
Stop it. You're laughing behind the camera.
And back in the day, Fort Ruger used to feed up? What's the word?
Original recipe since 1989. 1989? 1998.
1898.
Oh, original.
Feed up?
Used to feed.
Oh. I think I need to use this camera.
Stop.
camera's
If
gonna
you're
fall.
gonna laugh, laugh with all your arms.
I'm trying not to. Cheers.
That's so tiny. Okay.
Cheers. Don't do that.
That's why I had to do it before I took a bite.
Do it again right now.
Oh, I need napkin.
I'm gonna run out of napkins, bro. Why are you crying?
The sunscreen you put is in my eye.
Oh, that's disgusting.